It's time for the beeline. It's time for the beeline.
Yo, check it out, people. People, people, people. What is going on? You know what's going on. It's Tuesday. So where you at on a Tuesday? Hey, yo, I.T Tiff, where they at on a Tuesday?
At work.
At work? You at work?
Yeah.
Listen, make your money some other time. But Tuesday, that's where you in front of your computer, your phones, your tablets, whatever, watching your boy, Brian B. on, what's that? It's a show called The Beeline? What is The Beeline?
What is the beeline?
You know what The Beeline is? This is The Beeline, a brand new web show that we got on YouTube, exclusively on YouTube, that's showing off amazing people, great topics, great convo, great everything, whatever does in the sun. Yo, check it out. I'm your boy, Brian B. This is I.T Tiff. Welcome everybody to the Beeline. As you can see, there's two screens, 1, 2. We got a guest. We got a guest today, but guess what? Hey, yo, I'm sorry, Mr. Guest. We're going to take 30 seconds out real fast to announce, for the first time ever, the Beeline web show has its first sponsor. What? Sponsor on the Beeline? Yes. So let's take some time to talk about it. Guess what? We're here to remind you guys from our last episode that we have Rel's Way Catering. So you guys have an event, you have a wedding, you have a party, you just want a private chef. You just want somebody who's going to cook you some good food. What you need?
He does private chef work?
Private chef work. You don't want to cook. He's coming to your house while you virtually learning your kids.
He travels?
He travels. Huh. That man making moves, literally. And you got to see the food. The food is delicacy. It's delicious. It's vegan friendly. It's vegetarian friendly. He's big on healthy options. Yo, Rel's Way Catering, Chef Rel. You can catch him on episode 19 of The Beeline. Amazing, amazing. Hit him up on Instagram. Links in the description. Rel's Way Catering. Get it while you can. Get it while you can. Beautiful. First sponsor on The Beeline, I.T Tiff. We doing big things.
You know what? We're growing up.
We're growing up. I need to at least sometime. All right, now let's get to it. Hey, what's good, partner? Beeline.
What's up?
We got somebody over here for the first time. We got some more music for y'all. New music. Hey, calling out of Flatbush, Brooklyn. Brooklyn in the house. What's good? NYC. This is Hunnitband Pookie.
Yeah.
What's good, brother?
Yep. What's going on, man? Thank y'all for having me up here.
Oh, no problem, man. Thank you for coming on the Beeline, bro. You know, how you doing, man? How you living?
Good, man. Just maintaining.
Oh,
In
yeah.
the studio right now, just working.
Yeah,
trying
man.
to get everything together.
Hey, much respect. Everybody who know we do the Beeline, you know, we usually do the Beeline at night. So the first thing I can say about Hunnitband Pookie is he in the studio right now. That should show you his dedication. So you know he making shit. He making hits. Feel me?
24/7.
Oh, yeah.
Just applying pressure, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we're going to let you shine a lot on this episode, bro. We're going to ask you some questions and kind of figure you out a little bit, figure out what you're doing, figure out what people can go to hear your music. And I just want to say, you know, to start off, I heard your songs on YouTube and yo, listen, we had a conversation about it earlier, man. Yo, your shit sound like this on the radio. Yo, I'm saying, one thing that I've learned about this
Thank you,
industry is when
man.
you can hear a song and it sounds like it's on the radio already, you know you doing shit right. You know?
Yeah,
But yeah, it's
that's a
amazing,
fact.
man.
I get that. I get that a lot, man. I get that a lot. You know, got a lot of new music coming out. I just hope they ready.
Yeah, me too. That's one thing you can hope. But all right, so can I call you Pookie? I want to short it up. I don't want to Hunnitband Pookie. Hunnitband
Yeah,
Pookie was good.
yeah, yeah. You can call me Pookie.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so go ahead,
That's
man.
where it started from. That's where it started from, actually.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna open the floor to you a little bit. I'm gonna shut my big old mouth. You know, it's hard for me sometimes. But
Yeah.
introduce yourself. Let us know a little bit about you, where you're from, and then we'll get to the questions later.
Well, my stage name is Hunnitband Pookie, but you know everybody know me as Pookie. Started out as Pookie first. You know, we got a little music team going on, Hunnitband Mafia, and you know everybody just got Hunnitband to start off the name with. You know, nothing crazy. That's how the name came about. At first, I was going by Pook Bands, but there's a lot of artists out here with like the similar names. You know, I feel like everybody had bands at the end of the name, so I just wanted to do something different.
Just
So
like
why not just support my own brand? You know?
just like little. Remember, everybody was little for
Yeah,
everybody. If it was
exactly.
big, they was little. The shit was
Okay,
crazy.
I had Lil at first too before. When I
Yeah,
first started rapping, like I started rapping when I was like 13. So, you know, that's when all the Lils really came out. You get what I'm saying? So I just joined the wave and I was Lil Pook at first, but it didn't really go anywhere, you know? So now that
yeah.
I'm older, you know, I just stuck with Pookie.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, remember
Yeah.
that's one thing I remember everybody was talking about. We had, I mean, so let me ask you, how old are you, Bush?
I'm 23.
Everybody make me feel like I'm ancient and shit on this show, yo. Your boy Brian B, I'm 33, man. I started rapping, you know, back in
Wow. Ancient.
I'm old man and shit. Look at my beard. I was never able to grow a damn beard before. But when I started, I used to rap, bro. I used to rap in high school and middle school, even I think a little bit. I have a long
Yeah.
career. My father used to manage up and coming talent, so I was seeing artists and stuff like that all day. We talked about that a lot on the Beeline. But yeah, you know, like you just said, your name is something that's very hard to kind of that's one of the first things everybody's hearing when they hear about you. So, you know, you want to make sure that shit is catchy, it's attention grabbing, you know.
Yeah.
And when it's the same as everybody else's shit, it really isn't standoutish, you
Yeah,
know.
it's not hard. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. But Lil Bow Wow, Lil Romeo, that's a
Yeah.
Lil
Yeah.
Flip. Remember that shit? That's the time we was coming up in.
I don't think the Lils will ever get outdated though. Like I feel like that's something that's gonna always be here because even now you still got like Lil Yachty, Lil
Yeah.
Pump, Lil Peep, rest in peace. You got like, you know, so I feel like that's gonna always be around.
That's true.
But
All right,
it's
so
just not for me.
that's your name.
And I
So
don't know. Yeah.
Hunnitband Pookie. That's actually a fucking dope name, bro. Because that's actually pretty. Like when you say it, like I'm not gonna lie. When I read it, I was
Yeah.
trying to read it like I'm a nerd and shit. Like hundred. I was trying to figure it out, put it together, and I'm like, wait a minute, Hunnitband
Yeah.
Pookie. All right, I got you, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
what started?
It's spelled a little funny, but
That's cool. That's cool. It's different. It's different. It stands out, and that's
yeah.
important. You know. So
Yeah.
what started you off in your
hmm
career? Man?
Um, I started rapping when I was, like I said, like around like 13. I was always into music. Like before I started rapping, I was DJing, and you know, I just didn't really feel the DJing. Like it just wasn't for me. You know, me and my best friend, we was DJing together, and you know, it was more so his thing. You know what I'm saying? I just was a part of it. You know what I'm saying? But I knew that I always wanted to be a part of some type of music, like no matter what it is. Like when I was younger, I always like even for like Halloween and stuff. Like I dressed up as Lil Wayne for Halloween. I was always some type of musician, some type of artist for Halloween. I never wanted to be like, you know, like Jason or Freddie or something like that. Everything always led to music. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I used to dance in the mirrors and, you know, I always knew that I wanted to do it, but I just, you know, I was young. So, you know, sometimes you don't really know what you want to do when you're young.
Very true.
You know, as I got older, something just told me like, you know what, I should try it. You know, and I started trying it around like 13, but I wasn't really taking it serious. I'll say like around last year, I started really taking it serious. Like I started to realize that I got some type of talent. You get what I'm saying? So that's when that came about.
That's beautiful, man. Hey,
Yeah.
you want to know something? That's one thing that you hear a lot that we actually have experienced. We had a couple of musical guests on the show so far, and a lot of people, they start, especially singers. I should have,
Yeah.
maybe address it real quick. Hunnitband Pookie, he's a rapper. He's spitting. You know what I'm saying? He coming out of New York. Now that's a hell of a place to be coming out. Brooklyn, New York, bro. You
Yeah.
following? You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
Jay-Z. That's
Exactly.
Big was out of Brook too, wasn't he?
Yeah. That style area.
That's some fucking
Well,
shoes.
both Jay-Z and Big, like where they're from, their neighborhood is, they're both about like 15 minutes away from me. You get what I'm saying? So, I got family members that actually knew Big. I got family members that actually knew Jay. You still know Jay to this day. So, it was always around.
That's crazy, bro. One thing, your boy Brian B. Like I said, like I love music, bro. I always love music. I've been a fucking fan. It's been in my family, in my blood, forever. But I gotta be real, 100. Gotta be 100. Yo, music has so much different, man. Now, like it's very hard to find that same kind of passion because it's kind of seems like people out here just making fucking anything, bro. Anything. And calling it,
Yeah,
hip hop, calling
exactly.
it. I want true shit. And I just want to mention, like, in your song, the song that I heard from you that everybody can hear, I'm gonna post up on the description in the description. You got a song called Hold On. And it's very, very,
Yeah,
very like topical. You know what I'm saying? Like it's sensible. Like you feel it when you're listening to it. The words are meaningful. It's not just
appreciate it.
bullshit, repetitive, catchy words that people are just going, oh, I like that. And you want to sing in your car when you're driving to work, man. It's actually meaning.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And I respect that shit from an artist, man. Because it's missing nowadays. It's missing. How you feel about that?
I mean, I feel the same exact way. Like I always feel like hip hop is like missing something. You get what I'm saying? Like not to discredit anybody coming out of New York. You know what I'm saying? Because we do have a lot of new artists that is becoming mainstream. But I feel as if I feel like no disrespect to any other city or any other state, but I feel like New York always set the tone. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I feel like nowadays, New York is not setting the tone. I feel like New York is just following whatever's going on. So
Hey, let me
I
ask
feel
you,
like
bro.
I need to, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry to cut you off, but
You go.
you just said something I want to catch on that topic. Just to get your point of view, who do you think is setting the tone right now? If you think.
Right now,
Yeah.
I will say coming out of New York, rest in peace, Nick Blicky, if you ever heard of him. He was setting the tone. You know what I'm saying? He's deceased now, but he was setting the tone. 22 G's, he's setting the tone. Busy Banks, Larry Love. It's a couple artists that's speaking that real stuff.
It's crazy. Let me tell you something, bro. We out of Atlanta now. I'm from Jersey, like Beeline.
Yeah.
I'm away from Jersey, so his shit is exactly where I'm thinking. But coming out of Atlanta now, I haven't even heard of these guys, yo. That's what's crazy.
Yeah.
See, the people that you saying setting the tone for hip hop right now, I haven't even heard of them. And I'm a fucking dinosaur and shit, apparently. But I'm saying, like, the big people, Biggie, Pac, Jigga, like DMX, you know what I'm saying? Even smaller, Fab, like, people who was listening and we were like, oh, this hip hop, Cameron. Like, these are niggas that came out of New York, yo. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know about Fab, but I know.
But they see those people. Yeah, Fab. You see, like Fab is a person. I feel like when you really setting the tone and you're not just speaking about anything on a beat and just looking for a catchy flow or a catchy hook, and you're actually sitting there and putting out a message. I feel like that music get underrated. You get what I'm saying? Like rappers such as Fab and Cameron and all these type of people. I feel like they don't get the recognition that they need. Like some people, like to me personally, my opinion, I feel like Fab is already a legend. You get what I'm saying? But he doesn't get that recognition. You get what I'm saying? They'll more so go after other artists that probably came out after Fab. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They wouldn't even give him his credit as being longevity. You get what I'm saying? So I guess
that's why I always say him too, bro, because Fab is an animal, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that I go by when I'm judging, my artists and stuff like that, like as far as like my top 5, my favorite rappers of all time is Method Man and Redman. And you see it every now and then. You don't see it on the Billboard charts. You don't see it on the fucking records, you know what I'm saying? But you look on Facebook and stuff like that, you got Method Man is still out there killing shit. Staten Island, Wu-Tang, you know what I'm saying? Cal, Redman from fucking Newark. You know what I mean? Them niggas spit bars, bro, all day. Smoke weed, get in the gym, and spit fucking bars. You know what I mean? That's what I go by as far as when I'm looking at my artists. I want to hear motherfuckers speaking some shit.
Mm-hmm. But then another thing that I had to realize is that, you see, I'm young, but I wouldn't say I have an old soul, but like I said, I was always into music. So certain things that inspired me was basically before my time. You get what I'm saying? So I basically figured out a way of how I could bring in that old sound that people are always gonna love and still mix it in sound. So that's why I will speak real life situations in my music, stuff that you could relate to, but I will also be giving you like harmonies and, you know what I'm saying, melodies and all that type of stuff to still make you feel it. You get what I'm saying? So no matter which crowd is listening to me, whether you consider like an OG to where you want to hear that real hip hop like Fab and all these type of guys, or you want to hear that new stuff like Pop Smoke and Fabio Foreign, I could give you both. You get what I'm saying? But it's still delivering a message at the same time. You get what I'm saying?
That's smart. That's smart.
That's what's real. Yeah. So let me ask you, bro, because you do hip hop. We're talking a lot about hip hop right now. Like you're saying, I appreciate you saying it. Like from just talking to you, you know what I'm saying? We haven't known each other. We ain't fucking best friends, you know what I mean? But I can definitely tell you're somebody who respects the industry. You know what I mean? Like you're a younger guy. Tell me some people that you grew up looking for, even if it's not hip hop. Who are some people that you looked at and was like, yo, I want to emulate that. I want to be like that. Whether it be R&B, pop, whatever. Like, who was your influences?
Well, I'm gonna start off with Lil Wayne as first. You know what I'm saying? That was my idol. Still is my idol. You get what I'm saying? And as time grew, new artists come along. So after Lil Wayne, I'll probably say Future, and then I'll say like Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? Those 3 artists right there is like the top for me. But I'm also inspired by like Fab and Jay and certain things like that. You get what I'm saying? But I'm talking about like as far as how I want to deliver my music, I would say those 3 first. You get what I'm saying?
That's really surprising for me because and I always forget. Like I said, bro, I'm a little older, so it's like I'm not much older, but I'm actually 10 years. You know what I'm saying? You're 23, I'm 33. So that's a 10-year gap. So there's a lot of difference. So when I hear, like you just said, like I was kind of shocked when you said Young Thug and Future. Because I'm not remembering, like, those are the guys that you grew up and you were like, oh, you were listening to their style and their flow and stuff like that. Not to discredit anybody. Yeah. But it's just different for me because I grew up in a different time. But
I know like a lot of artists, they like whenever they do interviews and stuff, because I watch a lot of interviews, you know what I'm saying? That's something that I always pay attention to, you know what I'm saying? So when I do get the chance, I know exactly how to move. You know? So I watch like a lot of artists, they always go for like the names that everybody will say. Like somebody always go to like, oh, I always listen to Big.
Michael Jackson.
I always listen to Pac and Michael Jackson. And it's like I don't understand how people can, I'm not discrediting those people because they are legends and they did pave the way for these artists that I'm about to name. But I feel like, that, like you said, the age difference is like, it's no way you could really be inspired by the same people that inspired your parents. You get what I'm saying? So I give the people that really inspired me their credit. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, Wayne, Future, and Young Thug. You get what I'm saying? So,
I think it gives you more personality too because you're willing to, you know, narrow it to actually what really influenced you, not just the generic responses that everyone gives that sound like they know what they're talking
like
about.
they know. And I think that's a big thing.
You know, here's my people, here's where my, you know, sound or my delivery where I want it to be at. I think it really adds to who you are. It gives people a good idea of what to look forward to.
Very true. Very true. That's awesome, man. See how little things become topics, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just who influences you is like a whole thought process. Like, you know, like you're saying, from two different, you know, kind of generations or whatever. Like, I'm thinking big names for me was Michael Jackson. And that wasn't my time period. I grew up, my time period was Eminem, Jay-Z, DMX, G-Unit, Cameron, you know what I'm saying? Those, Mace, P. Diddy, like those was the guys who was running the industry when I was, you know, coming up. Buster, Buster. We talk about Buster a couple songs in the show. Yo, lyrically, and we talking about Buster from Bed-Stuy, right? So I'm saying, it's like lyrically, like people like that or whatever. I think that's another reason, bro, why people go to those names, because lyrically, bro, there's some of those guys that you just not fucking touching, man. Some of those guys you not even coming close to. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to knock on nobody, but I'm saying Future ain't fucking touching Buster.
No, but you see what? Let me tell you what I think. Right? I feel as if like these artists, the little bit that they deliver, like you said earlier on in the show, artists are just putting out anything these days. You get what I'm saying? I feel like if people really sit down and take the time out to write, like let's say for instance, like majority of these rappers nowadays, everybody says they don't write. We know half those stuff that Busta and Jay and every artist we name that we consider as legends or OGs in the game, they always said that they penned. You get what I'm saying? A lot of artists these days, they don't even pen. They just go in the studio, come up with a melody, and just say the first thing that comes to mind. You get what I'm saying? And as long as it's a catchy beat and a catchy hook, that song is good. And then, you know, things are different now because it's like back then you had to actually sell albums and sell records. You get what I'm saying? Nowadays you just, all you gotta do is be streaming on the internet and that's it. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be honest with you, it is kind of easier now. You get what I'm saying?
That's very true.
All it takes for you to really love hip hop to be like, you know what? I'm gonna still bring in that old flavor in here and still mix it with this new stuff and deliver it that way. You get what I'm saying?
That's just what I do. You just brought up a great fucking point, man. And I don't think anybody's spoken that yet. So congratulations, Hunnitband Pookie. Thanks. We sitting here. One of the things I don't think anybody really thinks about is just that. It's a lot easier to get out nowadays. It's a lot easier to build an audience. Look at what the fuck I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? I've started a show, got a little curtain and a little banner, and then I'm sitting here talking, trying to bring out my personality. Now, I ain't the best talker on the planet. I didn't go to school for this shit. I didn't do any of that shit, but I'm able to do it. A little bit of money here and there, and then bam, I'm on the screen. So somebody's going to like you. Somebody's going to follow you. Somebody's going to do this. The amount of work you put in is going to be a factor in it as well. So not just the talent, just like you just said, man, it's a lot easier to get somewhere, somebody to follow you, and then bam, you're out there. Before you had to have structure, you had to have talent, you had to have a lot more because your resources were a lot less. That was a great fucking point.
You had to know somebody. Now it's like you don't even really need to know anybody. Like if you follow the right people, or you just, like for instance, you could promote your music, and the more you promote, me personally, I feel as if once something is always in your face, you're gonna have to click on it. You get what I'm saying? Like something in your head is gonna be like, yo, I keep seeing this. Let me see what this is about. Yeah. And then that's when you get your shot. You get what I'm saying? You might grow a fan just off of that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like once you putting out the music and you're consistent, ain't no way you ain't gonna make it as long as you put your mind to it. So that's just what I'm on right now. I'm just trying to stick, and I'm just trying to be in everybody's face. You know what I'm saying? So if they don't know who I am, they're gonna know soon.
Very true. Hey yo, more power to you, bro. Listen, let me tell you something. Like I said, I ain't bigging him up because he just on the show. I'm telling you right now, my man right here, I heard his shit, and I'm telling you, man, that's fire. It's fire. I ain't building up nothing. I ain't gonna say that for everybody to come on this show either. So if you hear me say it, I'm telling the
See, now
truth.
anybody that's on the show is gonna wait for this moment where they're like, "What'd you think about it, Bell?"
Yeah, I
Say
gotta.
that it was fire, though. Say it was fire.
You gotta say it
Yep.
honestly and shit, right?
Yep.
Yo, but for real, man, I heard your music, and people want to hear your music. You know, whoever listens to this show, I'm hoping that they click and get the link and everything like that. But you said you're working on a project. So what's some things that you're working on as far as like album wise or anything like that?
I'm just I'm just working on, I'm working with like a couple producers now. So like before, I used to get a lot of my beats off of YouTube, and a lot of these like YouTube producers, they make a lot of good production, but it's very hard to get in contact with them. So now I've been working with like certain producers from like my neighborhood and stuff like that, and people just who, that people like that listen to my music and they know my sound. You know what I'm saying? I know I can build something with this producer, then I'm just gonna work with you. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm just working with a couple producers trying to figure out exactly what type of sound I'm gonna put out on the project, and just working, man. Like working with a lot of artists, a lot of local artists, couple of mainstream artists, that I probably have like relationship with besides music. You know what I'm saying? And just seeing where it goes. You know what I'm saying? I just want to put out this music and give everybody the real me. You know?
Have anybody that you have in mind, like as far as like you said a couple of mainstream artists, and I mean,
Yeah.
I love everybody that's trying to eat and stuff like that. People that are trying to, make names for themselves and anything. But everybody's always gonna be interested in, oh damn, I know him. You know what I'm saying? That's the ones that catch your attention fast. So you want to name some of those people that you work for, or you want to kind of keep it wrapped up until it comes out, or
I'll keep it wrapped up till the project is out. You know what I'm saying? If they really want to know, go listen to that project. It's definitely gonna be on there.
Be the suspense, right? I feel you, bro. That's what's up. Hey, is there anybody that's let's ask this question. Anybody currently that's out that you were interested in working with, whether it be R&B, anything?
Yeah. I'll work with Jay Critch. I'll do something with Jay Critch. Who else can I say? Thug, of course. Future, of course. But yeah. I'll also want to work with like up and coming artists just like myself. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not really into I had opportunities to where I can get, features from certain mainstream artists, because not a lot of mainstream artists, people would think like it's a far reach, but sometimes it's really not. Sometimes it just really takes a conversation and from who and they'll probably just mess with you just off your vibe and just do it for you. You get what I'm saying? I had opportunities like that, but I'm also like want to get it from the ground up. You get what I'm saying? I don't really want any help. You get what I'm saying?
Respect.
Yeah. So right now, I will also want to work with a lot of artists that's up and coming, just like me. Like artists like I think Molly Bands. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him, but he's an artist I want to work with. Young Savage, Marley Bands.
Marley Bands.
Yeah, he's actually in the same camp as Jay Critch. They're actually like in the same circle, TME. I work with him. Young Savage, some Larry Love, a lot of artists that I work with, but a lot, like I said, up and coming artists. That's who I'm really focused on at this time. So on my project, you're gonna see a lot of up and coming artists on that project. Just off the simple fact that I feel like if, let's just say I get the chance to actually, let's just say it blows up and it goes mainstream or whatever, at least I know, all right, if you're listening to me, then you're going to end up listening to him. Then you might like him and, or you might listen to me and you might be like, you know what, I don't really feel his music, but that kid that was on the track with him, I liked his bars, you know what I'm saying? And you might just go listening to him. So, and that's how we all come up. So I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's awesome. Yeah, because there's a lot of people who don't be cool with that shit.
No,
there's a lot of people
very
like,
selfish.
you ain't going out, and I'm talking about mainstream. I'm talking about everything. I'm saying? You ain't going to outshine me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've heard a lot of that in the industry as well. So yeah, much respect, bro. That's awesome. You sound like you got your head on your shoulders, man. Like you know what you got going on. And you know what's great? You young. You know what I'm saying? it's like you got the whole fucking, process in front of you, man. You work hard, you hustle, you do what you need to do, and keep working on your craft. That's the most important fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, spit your bars, Do you do anything as far as like battling and stuff like that? Or are you more just about music?
When I was younger, I always wanted to do like the battling thing, but it's really not for me. I'm not into that because like the type of music I put out is like I do a lot of like harmonizing and melodies and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like melodic in a way. It's not fully melodic, but it's melodic to some type of way. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I don't see how you squeeze that into battle rap. You get what I'm saying? And again, like battle rap is kind of like before my time. You get what I'm saying? I don't really have any battle rappers that I can say, all right, I look up to him and I want to be like that. You get what I'm saying? So I think that kind of I miss that wave,
Yeah, yo, it was a fun wave, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It was one of the things where it was like, when you had the Jay-Z and Nas and who else you had? I mean, I'm going all the way back to like LL and who else? I remember a whole bunch of people who was like, battling. It definitely grew. You had more recently, you had Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly. Remember that shit came out? And this motherfucker started coming out in dresses and shit. I don't know what that's about. But that's another thing, man. While we're talking about it, like I know you did say Young Thug. Now, like I said, like I'm kind of, out of the game a little bit. I'm not gonna lie and be honest. But he was like wearing dresses and shit like that for a while too, right?
Yeah.
Now, how you feel about that shit, bro? Let me say this first. All right, because we haven't talked about the beeline. Listen, I don't got a problem with nobody. All right, I don't got a problem with nobody. You live your fucking life. This is the one life that you get on this planet, and you do whatever you got to do. But as far as me, bro, I'm a fucking man. You ain't gonna catch me rocking a purse, a dress, a wig.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking with that shit, yo.
I feel you. I'm on the same thing, bro. I'm on the same thing.
It's just weird to me how there's so many different people coming up with this like fucking ideology about like, oh, I don't have to, this doesn't make me this and this doesn't make me that. But nigga, you wearing a fucking dress.
Yep.
I don't know.
But
man.
see, me personally, what I took from that, you see, he did exactly what he wanted to do. Well, what I feel he wanted to do, and that was get your attention.
Get people talking. Yeah.
If he didn't put on a dress, you probably would have never paid attention to him. Now you can't sit here and tell me that if you hear a Young Thug song in a club, you ain't gonna turn up. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
He did exactly what he wanted to do, and like I said, he's comfortable in his own skin. I guess that was the image he was trying to portray. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really care what you think about me. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. You get what I'm saying? I feel him 100% on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Young Thug has been out for how many years now? We haven't him being with, the same sex or anything like that. So I don't think that's what he's going with that. So exactly what he did. And we haven't seen him in a dress yet. Since then, that was the beginning of his career.
Yeah.
Since then, you haven't seen him in a dress. And then check this out now. A lot of artists that's coming out now, they all try to dress just like him.
That's what's crazy. That's how fast and trending shit can start, bro.
Exactly.
But I was thinking like, Cameron and Dipset, they came out and everybody there was wearing pink, talking about real men wear pink.
Exactly. It stood out.
It stood out.
Even if you want to go further back, what about Prince? You get what I'm saying?
Prince was more of a trend though, because that androgynous or whatever it's called, like Boy George. There was a lot of people who were doing that back in the day, and to this day I respect the shit out of Prince. Rest in peace, God rest his soul.
Exactly.
Prince, I still don't know what the fuck he was. I don't know if he was gay.
Exactly. This is what I'm trying to say, but you still respect him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He stood out. That's one of the things that he stood out with. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I just feel like Thug, he found something that he knew, like, you know what? If I do this, everybody's gonna talk about it. That's basically what the industry is about right now. You gotta, before you get anywhere, you gotta go viral. So it's like, how are you gonna go viral?
That's true. You got people doing some crazy shit.
So, that's how he did it. Yeah. I wouldn't take that path, but That's what he chose to do. He's his own man. That's his business.
That the way you put it, the way you just put it, I definitely respect. Like, you want to go out, you trying to fucking make your move. You don't care what happens. Like, I respect. Yeah, but it was always a hard thing for me, bro, because it is definitely a trendsetter. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, if somebody does see that work, and then bam, you looking at that, you like, look at my man. You probably clowning them and shit like that or whatever, and then afterwards you like, look at him, but now he fucking famous. Let me try that, and then you got the next generation of people even goofier. Now you got your nails painted, and your wig on, and you kissing dudes on screen. Like you trying to do whatever stands out the most. But yeah, it is a dog eat dog world, and I guess that's kind of like the counteraction of what we were talking about earlier about how it is easier to get out now, but it's more you got to do, man, because you have to stand out because there's a lot more people that are just sitting there putting their shit on YouTube and getting on the podcast, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like people need more personality. They need more fucking attention grabbing kind of material that's going to get people to go to their route instead of all the other different routes and lanes that you can go to, man.
Well, time for you to get in a dress.
Brian B. Dress. You ain't gonna see that.
Nah, you don't gotta take that route, man. You going the right way. You good.
I feel you. Yo, you definitely seem you got a good personality too, bro. Like it's really you talking smooth. Like so what's some things have you thought about, like, some different ways, like if you do hit that viral moment and you like, oh shit, wait a minute, let me somebody got my attention, somebody's doing this. What's some of the people that you do want to get in the industry and like kind of like really, you said Young Thug and them, but I mean like as far as making your business happen, anything else that you got going on, like you got clothes or what's some moves you want to make as far as your team and everything?
Yeah, I mean, as far as my team, one of my teammates, he has a clothing line called Designer Riches. They actually got a shop on Saturday. I'm not sure the address right now, but I will put it out on my Instagram. So if anybody's tuned in, they'll see, And we, as far as his clothing line, I would definitely try to help him bring that up. You know what I'm saying? Any way I can help my people, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all about bringing everybody up the same way I'm coming up. You know what I'm saying? So
that's perfect, man.
That's basically what it is with me.
That's kind of what we're doing too.
Yeah.
Where we started out originally, and we just started noticing that a lot of people are starting their businesses or they already have one established that they want to get more, just mainstream.
Especially right now while we're in. Ladies and gentlemen.
I apologize in advance.
Boys and girls.
You have no idea what's
we
He's like, what?
Are currently going through Kovy Mania, baby. It's Kovy Mania 19. Vince McMahon, what is you doing? Because it's still Kovy Mania running wild. Every episode, I'm telling you, I'm gonna do it. It's Kovy Mania.
That's our second sponsor.
There we go.
COVID-19.
Kovy Mania 19. Kovy Mania, brother.
It definitely is.
You feel me? It's running fucking wild out here. Hey, listen, for the first time, I'm sorry, baby. I completely cut you off to do the Kovy.
It's fine. Every episode.
Every episode. You got to do it. Right time.
Always when I'm talking.
At the right time.
I start saying something. He's like.
But I'm not gonna lie. Recently, bro, Pook, I don't know. Recently, bro, I've really been saying to myself, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit, bro.
I mean, I'm in New York, so they're finally opening certain things up, but not fully.
I don't know why
he's to open up.
We're in Georgia, where our governor was like, "Yo, I mean, I know it's early, but let's just open up."
Yeah.
People paint their toes and go bowling.
Yeah.
So everything has been open for a while now.
Yeah, we've been open for a while, man.
Just recently, Walmart was like, "We kind of want y'all to wear masks." Like,
yeah, true.
I hear they don't play. If you don't got on the mask, you're not getting.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's a good way.
Everything is like social distancing, and Every event is an outdoor event, you know. And like I said, it's like you said, it's getting kind of cold out here now.
Yeah.
So it's like you're gonna have to put yourself on a self quarantine now because ain't really nothing going on.
That's got to be crazy too, man. Because like I said, I'm from up north, so I know New York and shit. You know, downtown Manhattan. And I mean, I can't
Yeah,
imagine Manhattan, bro. Clear,
yeah,
nobody,
clear, no
no
traffic.
crazy, man. That shit is
Different.
you walking. You was risking your life walking across the street in fucking Manhattan,
Yep,
risking your
exactly.
life. You know.
Not anymore.
But
And the funny thing about it is, like Brooklyn and all the other places in New York, like Manhattan was the most was empty. It was crazy. Like it was just I can't even get it out my mouth right now how empty it was. Like
it's
it was
crazy.
crazy in Manhattan. It was real empty out there. And you're so used to it being packed and
Yeah,
so hard to get by everybody, you know.
wall to wall, wall to
And
wall,
now
bro.
it's empty.
We had
Mm-hmm.
studios out there. We had a whole bunch of shit, man. Your boy Brian B. I was doing the music shit for a while, man. When my father was doing it, and I was behind him, and watching new artists, man, just like yourself, bro. Just like
Yeah.
yourself. I've been seeing new guys, coming in. Some made it, some didn't. Singers,
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Yeah.
You do anything else besides rap, man? You write or
Yeah, that's actually what I've been doing. Like, that's why I haven't put out any visuals in a long time because that's really what I've been focusing on. Like, I've been writing for a couple of artists. You know, I can't really say who, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying, but I've been writing for a lot of artists. You know, I like about four of them. No, three of them are somewhat mainstream artists. They just kind of like got signed to record labels and stuff like that. You know, so.
okay.
I've been more focused on that than actually putting out my own music, but I'm more about putting it out myself, you get what I'm saying, than seeing someone else sing whatever I wrote. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to get back to me. I'm trying to get back to me now. You know?
That's what the money is, man. That
Yeah,
that writing. I had to learn that shit too. That's one of the reasons I stopped rapping. I stopped because I was like, you
it
know what?
is.
I like doing R&B. I like doing R&B
Mm-hmm.
more than I like doing hip hop and shit like that or
Yeah.
whatever. I used to do the
Mm-hmm.
battle. I used to do all that shit. But I mean, it was like R&B was always more of my passion, bro. Like I
Yeah.
love fucking good singers, you know what I'm saying? Soulful fucking talent. Like
Yeah.
Letter J, man. Like, geez, amazing. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah. He
voice is
does.
like,
Yeah.
you get some people like that and you hear them and you like, man, listen, that motivates you to be like, I want to write this shit so her voice takes
Mm-hmm.
it. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But, that's
Yep.
awesome. You writing, bro. Like you writing. When you writing, that's
Yeah.
that's one thing. There's a lot of dudes you find out when you get in this industry that ain't writing they shit, bro.
Exactly. Yep.
Crazy. Now
And
speaking
it's
of,
funny because the writers get a lot of money, like you said. That's where the money's at. Like,
oh yeah,
so I done wrote a hook for somebody, and that's 50% of the song. You get
yes,
what I'm saying? Like when I actually got into that, I was like when I first really got into the writing, that's when I really understood the music game. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's when I really understood like being the artist is really more so about the image. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
very
Most
true.
of the time, they're not the ones writing. And the
Yes,
person that's writing, like each song is, 200%. I didn't even know that. You get what I'm saying? The production side and the writing side.
it's
And I'm like,
crazy.
just the hook, 50% of the song. And the hook nowadays is you repeating the same thing over and over. So it's like, this is
Whole
crazy.
song.
So it's like
For
like I
real.
said, it's just like free money, man.
That's beautiful. Yeah, man. It definitely is.
Yeah.
Yo, but hey, listen, Hunnit, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I know you working in the studio, and I really appreciate you
Yeah,
taking the
man.
time out to talk to us
Yeah,
at the
thank you
Beeline.
so much.
It's been
Definitely,
amazing,
man.
bro. Yeah, yeah,
Thanks for
it's
having me, man.
Nah, no problem. Hey, listen, we're gonna have all your stuff set up so people, this is new music, man. And my man, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna leave the link so you can check out his songs. He got some topical shit. As you can hear, he's writing. It's his new artist, man. He's young, up and coming, and that's what we looking for. You don't want to keep hearing the same people. This is the guy that you want to be listening to in your cars, in your iPods, whatever. I'm old as fuck. I don't even know if it. Hey, but hey, Pook, man, yo, it was great meeting you, bro. I really appreciate you on the show. You gave great intellect and great perspective, bro. I really appreciate it.
Thanks,
Um,
man. Thanks.
gonna see you're gonna see us out there, man. Your boy Brian B. I'm gonna keep doing this. I don't give a fuck if I make it, if I don't make it. I love doing this right here. This is my dream. You know what I mean? I define this myself. But anything you want to say in closing, brother? Any events you doing?
I just want everybody to look out for the new music. And when that tape gonna drop in like January, if not January, top of February. I don't gotta sing it, but just be on the lookout for that. New music coming out, new visuals coming out. Just get in tune, Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna push your shit over here at the Beeline too, brother. You got fam over here now, man. We definitely gonna link up and talk about some things. Maybe we can hook up and do some shit too.
Definitely.
But much love. But that's it for us at the Beeline, y'all. We gonna see y'all next Tuesday. And as in closing, anything for you, I.T Tiff?
What do you usually say? Stay focused.
She should do my shit.
Stay
What she gotta do my shit for?
Stay positive. Beware of kovy me.
I.T Tiff, just taking my shit. Hey, yo, check it out. This has been Hunnitband Pookie. Hunnitband. Hey, yo, this your boy Brian B. Stay true, stay positive, pay attention, and I will holler.